All right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem, Akakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of great millstone who rule well. Peace and salutations to the for elect. All right, I'm the brother Yeshua. Just want to get into a quick topic through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah. Yahweh being the Most High, who you only call God, or Jehovah, through his only begotten Son, who you English call Jesus Christ, two so-called black men. And I just want to get into the topic of, Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, all right? The biblical Edomites, all right? They are forever hated of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, all right? They are forever hated of the Lord, you know? The Lord did not, you got cats talking about, oh, because the Lord said Esau that I hated is in the past tense, and, Jacob have I loved is in the past tense, so now that's past tense. So in this time, in this life, the Lord, he changed his mind, so to speak. But that's not so, all right? According to the Bible, Esau is forever hated, and he will be cut off, all right? And Lord willing is edifying. I got a couple scriptures to back it, We know Jacob, the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. Jacob's name was changed to Israel. We are the sons of Israel, all right? And those are the blessed people of the Lord, And Esau is forever hated. So I'll give you a couple scriptures. It's so much scriptures that you could get of Esau being completely destroyed and he's out of here. But for truth's sake, we're going to bring it out. So I got a couple scriptures. I'm going to bring this one out first. This is thus said the Lord. This is Amos 1 and verse 11. Thus said the Lord, all right? For 3 transgressions of Edom, and for 4, I will not turn away the punishment of. All right? What's the punishment? The judgment that's going to befall Esau. Him going into slavery. When you go to Revelation 13:9 and verse 10, the scriptures say that he that leadeth in captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. All right? And who led the so-called blacks, all right, Judah, Benjamin, and Levi, the southern tribes, into captivity? The so-called white man. As well as the atrocities he did to the northern tribe. When you go back to Christopher Columbus and the conquistadors, all right? The Spaniards, they came over here to the western parts of the world, to the Americas, all right, and slaughtered the Native Americans, the Gadites, all right, and took them to over there to Spain, led them captive as well, So this devil got a lot of punishments that he got to pay for. So I'm gonna read it again. Thus said the Lord, for 3 transgressions of Edom, and for 4. The Lord said just for 3 transgressions, all right? And for 4, I will not turn away the punishment thereof, because he did pursue his brother with the sword. Yep, he pursued us with the sword, and did cast off all pity, and his anger did tear perpetually, and he kept his wrath forever. That's right. But I will send a fire upon Teman, all right? And who's Teman, all right? The modern day Germans, all right? The Temanites, the wise men that had parts in, making the splitting the atom and the atomic warfare, which now leads to nuclear warfare, which shall devour the palaces of Basra. Basra was an ancient city in the land of Edom, which all represents America today. All right? And I'm going to go back. It said, and did cast off all pity, and his anger did tear perpetually, and he kept his wrath forever. Yeah, because when you go to Ezekiel 35 and verse 5, it says, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred and shed the blood of the children of Israel. It's talking about Esau. Let me jump up. Moreover, the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir. Who dwelt in Mount Seir? Esau, Edom. All right? And prophesy against it. So this prophecy is against the so-called white man. The Lord don't love you devils. All right? The Lord said you the people of his curse. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. You know? Because thou hast had a perpetual, what's perpetual? Ongoing hatred, and has shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of the calamity, in the time that the iniquity had an end. Therefore, as I live, said the Lord Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushua, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee. See if thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee. So that's for you so-called white people, right? That's for you Edomites. Blood shall pursue thee. All right, look at all the rape, robbery, and murder that you have done to the Lord's people, even to this day. All right? Even to this day. You devils, it's a perpetual hatred. Who's the number one in the jails? The so-called blacks in America and the so-called Latinos. All right? Who's the number one's getting shot down? The so-called blacks, so-called Latinos. You know? Who's living in poverty? In the ghettos. You Small has so much out of Jews, but why is it that the Jakes is calling their neighbors the ghettos? Because they the real Jews, all right? The Lord is not dealing with you devils, man. The Lord, hold on. Let's get Obadiah. Let's get Obadiah, man. This is Obadiah 1 and verse 18. And the house of Jacob, the true house of Jacob, all right, shall be a fire. And the house of Joseph, all right, the house of Jacob consists of who? You southern tribes, all right? And the house of Joseph is Ephraim on down. And the house of Esau, all right? Who's the house of Esau? You so-called white people, you devils, all right? Shall be for a stubble, and they shall kindle in them, and devour them, and there shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau. If the Lord loves you devils, how is it that it's not going to be any remaining of the house of Esau? For the Lord hath spoken it, and they of the south, which is Judah, shall possess the mount of Esau, going into their lands, all right? Because when you think about it, after 1,000 years of slavery for the other nations, they're going to be able to go back into their lands, all right? But Esau, Edom, is not. So that means he's going to be done away with. All right? Those are the people the Lord's cursed. The Lord is not dealing with you devils, man. It says, and there shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau. It says there shall not be any remaining. It's no remnant. You see how the Israelites got a remnant? The elect, the 1/3, the 144,000. That's the remnant that's going to preserve the rest of Israel, because 2/3 is going to come back through the loins of the elect. For the Lord have spoken it. All right? So, let me see. Okay, I had two scriptures in mind. I just thought about it. Where was I at? Okay, because it says here, there should not be any remaining. This is a seed of the wicked. Yep, spirit. This is Psalm 37 and 28. For the Lord Yahweh loveth judgment, and forsaketh not his saints. Who are his saints? The Israelites, you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. So the saints is never going to be forsaken. That Jacob, Esau, Esau have I hated and Jacob have I loved, that still remains. All right, that's not a past tense thing. They are preserved forever. But the seed of the wicked, who's the wicked? Job 9 and 24. Malachi 1 and 4. All right? Shall be cut off. Shall be cut off. All right? The seed. When you cut off a seed line, all right? How can there's no more production? There's no more production once you cut off because the seed comes from the male. You cut off all the males, all right? That nation is no more. You know? It says, but the seed of the wicked shall be cut off. And that's what's going to happen to you so-called white people. You know? After the 1,000 years of slavery. It's, yeah. So I had one more in mind. What was it? The seed of the wicked should be cut off. Bear with me. Let me get this real quick. It says, just proving that who the wicked is once again. This is Proverbs 29:2. When the righteous are in authority, the righteous are the Israelites, all right? We not in authority right now. We under the rulership of the so-called white man, all right? Esau. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. That's all people, other nations as well. But when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn. You know? When the wicked bear rule, the people mourn. That's why everybody's in mourning, all right? The earth is defiled. You know? We got chemtrails in the air. We got GMO foods. You got trannies and homosexuals running around. They got laws and they got protection here. You know? This is all because the wicked is ruling. And the Lord is angry at the wicked every day. Let me get that. This is Psalm 7:11. The Most High Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua judges the righteous, and the Most High is angry with the wicked every day. And we establish who the wicked is. So how could the Lord love you devils if you doing contrary to what his will is and what his ways? You devils are going into slavery, man. And you going to be cut off and die. And that's just what it is. All right? Lamentations 4:22. I ended with that. Because this, like I said, is so much. I'm going to do a part 2 on this, Lord willing. Where is that? Where Lamentations at? Start at 21. Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom. The Lord saying, rejoice. All right, max out your credit cards. Live it up. That dwelleth in the land of Uz. The cup also shall pass through unto you. What's that? The cup of judgment. Slavery. All right? Getting done to you what you done to other people. All right? Thou shalt be drunken, and thou shalt make thyself naked. You are being exposed. All right? Excuse me. The punishment of thy iniquity, what's iniquity? Sin upon sin, is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. You Israelites. He will no more carry thee away into captivity. All right? We're not going into slavery no more after this. All right? This is the end of Esau's world, and Jacob is the beginning of that followeth. We're going to be righteous rulers. Because the nation of Israel was meant to be righteous people. But the ways of the wicked, the so-called white man, seduces us. He will carry, Slakia, he will visit thy iniquity, O daughter of Edom. He will discover thy sins. All right? That's why this white man is being exposed. That's why over there in the land of Israel is turmoil. All through parts of Europe is turmoil. All through the Americas is turmoil. All through the land of Ham, all right, it's turmoil. This whole world is full of turmoil because this devil is being exposed, man. All right? So the title of this lesson is Esau will forever be hated of the Lord, man. All right? And Jacob will forever be loved. So with that, shalom.